Okay, I get it. I'm making it far too easy for you guys. I asked for 7,000 likes on last video, which is a pretty high target considering the regular standards of Reus to Glory. And you guys hit that like target in 2 hours. So by the request of Mini Marco, we would like this video to hit 10,000 likes. Now I admit I've tried to do the number 10, but I've also got him in my hand, so it looks a little weird. But 10,000 likes on this video, guys, and I'll bring you another Reus to Glory as soon as possible. Now, as the title suggests, this is the time of FUT Champions at Reus FC. Now in the background, probably below me somewhere, you will see me doing the daily knockout tournament. Decided to do this off camera because I genuinely did just want to get into FUT Champions. In reality, it's because I was in my underwear and I couldn't be bothered to put a t-shirt on to record the video. But we are now qualified for FUT Champions, so the rest of this video is going to be deciding and building a perfect FUT Champions team for Reus FC to go and try and get a good result from this weekend. Having said that, I will be at Wembley on Sunday because I'm going to every Gamers Adventure, so I can't play all the days, which in reality, as a YouTuber, because I've got to edit, I might not even be able to complete all the 40 games, but I'm going to try my best. So long as I get into gold, I think that is acceptable for the club. Now, because there's always time for me to change the team, as soon as you see this video, guys, I want you to comment with any players or positions that we can improve. So the team that you see at the end, if there's any positions you want to change or improve, please write it down in the comments. I do take into consideration everything you put down there, and I genuinely do hope you're enjoying this Reus to Glory as much as I am and as much as Mini Marco is. But as you can probably see, we were tearing many of these teams in the knockout tournament a new bumhole, and the reason is, I reckon, is probably because the fact that all the good players that play in FUT Champions are already qualified. So people in the knockout tournament, as you can see by some of the teams, don't tend to be that good at FIFA. Now, I'm not knocking them, but Reus FC is a lot to handle. And the reason you will not see a live stream from me, guys, is, as I mentioned in previous episodes, I just can't do it on my Mac. Really gutted about it. I genuinely just want to live stream hours upon hours of Reus to Glory so you guys can get directly involved with how the series goes. But it's definitely going to be one for the future. Maybe during Team of the Season, I might pick myself up a PC and we can actually do some Reus to Glory live streams, which would be awesome. But as you can see, we won the knockout tournament. We're in FUT Champions, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't title this video exactly what I did. But now that that's over with and I've caught you up to speed with everything I've done off camera. Actually, no, that's not true. I did another thing off camera. And that was, as you can see right now, list up the De Bruyne based on what you guys said in the comments of last Reus to Glory. The number of likes on the sell comment massively outweighed the number of likes on the keep comment. So we got 58,500 coins for De Bruyne and we're now over 100k again. But immediately already, I would just like to change one thing in this team. Now, I've had an overwhelming amount of comments saying Team of the Knockout Stage Farming is definitely better than Leno. We're going to change Leno for Team of the Knockout Stage Farming, and I do want to make a few more changes here and there during this episode, but for the time being, let's list Leno up on the transfer market. We're going to lose a little bit of money on him, and that really doesn't bother me. He should sell pretty quickly, so we can now look to get that very farming that everyone has been banging on about. And it's like I said, guys, I do genuinely listen to all of you. So those of you that don't think I do, I read as many comments as I possibly can. So your comment, whenever you write it, whatever you write, it will not get missed. But even though the stats suggest otherwise, sometimes keepers just play better in game than other goalkeepers. And I know for a fact Farman's normal card is very, very good. He's going to go straight into the team. We've had a little bit of switch of keepers because obviously keepers are so important in FUT Champions. Oh, and I should also mention, guys, off camera, I decided to go out and buy Emre Moore. Now, realistically, the Premier League team will not be used during this weekend of FUT Champions until I start improving some of the players in certain positions. I was also thinking, because we have the god that is Jack Butland, it doesn't seem like we actually need De Gea, and he's just sort of sitting coins at the moment. I can get 70,000 coins for De Gea. It's definitely worth my while actually offloading this first owner De Gea. I'm just not going to use him, and if I do want to use the Premier League team, I've always got Jack Butland as a backup. And also our next pickup, guys, was so massively requested, I cannot even begin to describe. Inform Colin Kolasinac. We've got to pick him up. He looks absolutely godly. And he's probably got one of the best dynamic pictures FIFA 17 has to offer. So the cheapest one available is 23,000 coins. That seems like a bit of a bargain to me. For a player of that caliber with those stats. And obviously, guys, seeing as this is Foot Champions preparation, I'm going to have to test out the new players in the team. So we're currently in Division 4. Let's see how the new Farman and the new get on. Oh, but before that, De Gea is officially sold. Leno still yet to be sold. We're rocking with 88,000 coins. We're going to play a game in Division 4 and then see if Leno's sold, because if he has, there's another player that I want to pick up. Okay. Debutant players. Oh, he's got Squad Winning Challenge Lee Griffiths. I actually quite rate that. I've not seen him before, ever. So this might be an interesting game. Oh my god, we've hit the post. Dembele. That would have been an... Oh, he's offside. There we go. 1-0. Easy does it. Not even Eric Bailey could stop that goal, unfortunately. Dembele on the score sheet. Life is good. I mean, Foot Champions is going to be a lot harder than this. Oh, wow. How is that bounced back to him? That is some bit of fortune, I'll be honest. Oh, Farman. Oh, no. Oh, my... That actually went in? Really? Oh, what goal. Oh, Anthony Modeste just tearing everyone a new one, man. Just got to hope he does it in Foot Champs, eh, boys? And we might get some good rewards. Oh, easy. Selfish play from Modeste there. Reus bagged as usual. Oh my god, that would have been insane. Oh my gosh, Dembele. Oh, what a save! Farman, what reflexes! Okay, boys, 3-1 at half time. We're looking pretty good in this situation. Oh my god, what a goal. Oh my lord. That was a very well worked goal, I'll be honest. Alright, so game ended 4-1. As expected, this team is still performing even with the new additions. Clinical again, 4 goals from 6 shots on target. But ultimately, it's 3 points on the board in Division 4. And also, Leno sold as well, so that was a successful game in 2 ways. But naturally, guys, we now have 138,000 coins. I can go one of 2 directions here. I can upgrade Dembele to his 85 one to watch, or I can upgrade Renato Sanchez to 90 Thiago. I think I'm going to upgrade Renato Sanchez because I think Dembele is unreal as he is. I don't want to rush this. Because it's an important decision for this weekend's Foot Champions. So as it stands, I really can just get him. The way you've got to look at it, guys, is Dembele's getting a +5 upgrade, but it's still Dembele. Like, we still have the exact same card in the squad. But as you can see, guys, Thiago is 12 ratings higher than Renato Sanchez. And I really want to try out this card because he looks immense. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put my balls on the line. I'm going to go with Team of the Knockout Stage Thiago. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, probably the biggest purchase we've made in the series so far. Team of the Knockout Stage, Thiago is now in the team. Our team is so stacked, but we've worked hard for this. 43, 1-2 is the current record. Admittedly, it's not been against massively challenging people yet. However, we turned over Simon and we turned over Toby. Oh, I am excited, guys. This looks very tasty indeed. And as per usual, the only thing we can do to see how good this team plays is just play with it. Thanks for that one, Michael Owen. Nice one. Right, so, next opponent in divisions. He hasn't even got full chemistry, which means he might actually be okay at the game, although he should put Niang as a left forward instead of a left wing mate. That's honestly a noob move. What is he doing? What are you doing? Ref. Okay, whatever. Didn't even want that foul, ref. Wow, that was a fortunate challenge. Jesus, he made that tackle well before I'd even... Oh, Dembele. Oh, Dembele. Oh my god, how did he do that? No way. Oh, I hate this. Don't get annoyed. I mean, he got very fortunate that it bounced back to him 3 times in that exchange, but It is as the game does. That's what happens. You just got to learn to live with it. But the guy's playing around the back and it's 25 minutes in. How... This is ridiculous.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
It's annoying because he's not a good player. I just can't seem to win tackles. Fucking, he's sliding everywhere. There we go. Modeste on the score sheet. Wasn't hard, just have to evade his slide tackles because that's all he seems to be doing in defence. I mean, the slide tackles are a bit of a problem because it just breaks up my play that I try to do. But I mean, again, really? That's literally just after another free kick. It's like, Jack, is that you? Look at him flying in. This is mad. Oh, this is so frustrating. Right, so we're actually going into a half losing. It seems the slow and steady game is going to be the one that needs to be required in order to win this game. Just have to evade his stab tackles and his slide tackles and then we'll be okay. What is going on? Have you seen how many people are just falling over? I've got to break him down somehow. This can't be allowed to go on. He's just lumping it forward and when he's not got it... Oh, Dembele should have scored that. I've seen that going so many times. I give credit to people that are those that are better than me at FIFA, but this guy is just horrible to watch. Go on, Modeste. Hold him off. Hold him off. Oh, what a bit of play from Anthony Modeste there. That is proper strikeability. Strikeability? That's not even a word. But you know what I'm trying to say. Perfect striker performance there from Modeste. Held off the oncoming defender. Literally just shoving him away. Weak foot finish across the keeper. Unreal. What's going on? Why has he done that? What the... This is what I mean. How was I losing to this guy? I've never seen someone panic so much and get away with it. No. No. Not like this. Oh my god, I was going to say... What? What happened? No! I didn't do anything! I didn't press anything! I actually didn't press anything. That is rubbish. That is so silly. I didn't press... Oh my god, if I... That is so annoying. Boateng's got a red card as well, so I'm going to have to get rid of that. Oh, Modeste has to finish that. His heading is so much better. I'm going to lose this game against an absolute drib. What happened there? Oh, my... I'm sorry, guys. I can only apologise because it's not even been a bad performance from me. It's just I can't. There's nothing I could do. I can't. I genuinely. I'm gobsmacked to have lost that. Everything has gone against me there, and I never usually say that. I wasn't beaten by a better player. I mean. That in itself says a huge amount, but it is what it is. We've lost another game at Reus FC. That wasn't the debut that I was expecting Thiago to have. I'm really raging about that, to be honest. So, that guy was the first ever loss in divisions, and he is the worst player I've come up against in a long while. That feels bad. Feels really bad. Okay, so before I go on tilt mode and end up losing the next few games that I want to play, I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. The most debatable and ridiculous red card I've ever seen on the game because I didn't even press anything and he got sent off. Should have won the game, didn't win the game. But if you did enjoy the episode, as per usual, guys, hit that like button. 10,000 likes, as I said, for another Reus to Glory as soon as possible. And obviously, that Reus to Glory will be on Foot Champions. Thiago, didn't really feel him do much in that game, but we'll soon see. I'll play a few more games with him and see how he gets on. Vinny Marco is very disappointed in me, and I don't blame him. But hey, it's FIFA. Thanks for watching, as usual, guys, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Adios.